Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my 22 days of funnel hacking series. Today we're going to go over the product launch funnel. So let's dig into the PDF. You can see here it's an event funnel. It's 4 pages, and whenever you get your own content together, it takes about an hour to build. Let's check out the directions. Much like Hollywood giving previews before a movie release, the product launch funnel lets an entrepreneur build anticipation before a customer is allowed to buy a product. Small marketing previews about the product are sent usually about at least a day apart to build scarcity and urgency for the final day when the cart opens and customers may buy for a limited time. A defining feature of the product launch funnel is closing the cart after a few days. The concept was pioneered by Jeff Walker and helped thousands of entrepreneurs to launch new companies overnight. You can learn more about what to put in the product launch videos in both the .com Secrets book as well as the Expert Secrets book, which, if you haven't read those books, they're amazing books. .com Secrets, it breaks down the theory of building a personality and your value ladder and how to actually market your services to people. And Expert Secrets book is like the covert copyright book. So if you want to learn how to write copy and actually sell yourself, the Expert Secrets book is what you need to read. So how to use the product launch funnel in your business. It always gives you a few examples of what to use. Here for me, if I was selling as a coach, I'd use a product launch funnel to build anticipation around a new product I've been talking about for a while, but I'd only leave the cart open for a few days and close it when the seats are full. So like if I were going to do like a one-on-one private workshop, or if I had a course or something that I was launching, I could use this funnel for that. Then it breaks down. Let's get into the recipe. So we have the landing page that goes over to another product launch page, that goes to another product launch page, and then an order form, and then of course the automation and follow-ups. So the idea is you're going to tell them like, hey, I'm dropping a new course next week. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for whatever. And then the next page here, you keep telling them about it, like, or you could tell them like, hey, this is what you're gonna learn. This is some more about what you're gonna learn. This is some more about what you're gonna learn. Boom, here's your final deal for limited time offer. But basically, you'd follow up with them like you can either walk them through it like a soap opera sequence in 1 day video sales letter, just record the videos, boom, boom, boom. Or you create the automation and follow-up funnels, and you send them to the landing page and tell them to opt in and say, tune in tomorrow for the next update, and then you send them an email and then send them to this page, and then tell them, the same thing. You want to build up the 3-day sequence when you're getting them hyped up for your final product. You say, and I'm launching it next week. I'll update it, and then you send another update, and then you send another update, and then you're like, here's the launch party, get it now for X amount of dollars. This is only good for the next week. So let's take a look at ClickFunnels and fire up the Cookbook and build a demo funnel real quick. And then remember, there's 4 types of funnels. So this one is an event funnel, as you can see here. And the first page, it tells you it's an event funnel, and it gives you the pages. So here we go, product launch funnel. And then let's hear how Russell explains it.
No matter where you are today in your business and in your life, you're just one funnel away. This is a product launch sales funnel. Now the way this works is you build anticipation up for the product or the service that you're going to sell. So the very first page here has a video where you're getting them excited, you're training them, and then they get some motivation, they can comment down below, and then day 2 they get another video page with the second video of the series, day 3 they get a third page with the third video of the series, and day 4 they get video number 4, and in that video you actually sell them the product or the service. So it builds out tons of anticipation for the product you're going to launch down here on the 4th page in the product launch funnel. If you want more information about how to use this in your business, be sure to check out the Funnel Hacker Cookbook. No matter where you are today in your business and in your life, you're just one funnel away.
And then, of course, there are the free themes and then the premium themes. Premium themes are pretty polished up, ready for mobile. Good themes, ready to rock and roll. You just plug your content in. These these free themes, they take a little bit more work to get working. But I mean, it's a drag and drop builder. It's pretty easy to do anything in ClickFunnels. So as long as you got the content, you're solid. So here we go. Alright, and here's your 3 pages. So like you said, you're going to make a video building anticipation. And you want to make 3-4 different videos. One for each page because you're walking them through a process. Just go to edit page. And check out the elements. So it looks like a pretty simple layout. So now plain, seafood selection and storage tips, then creative cooking solutions, then better baking tips and tricks, and it's all about the presentation, so you can sell them on the 4th page. Sorry about that. Alright, so Facebook comments, there's a placeholder, so comment URL. So basically you can put your Facebook comment URL and like the number of posts or any other site that you use. I mean, and then each one of these is fairly easy to play. You just make your own thumbnail and click this button and you upload it. You can click this, upload your logo. If you don't want this heading here, or maybe you want to add a heading, you know, maybe you have food selection and storage tips, the #1 way to, you know, store your food in the kitchen or whatever. You can add another headline there. Settings, your integrations is going to be like if you have an auto responder or email, because you see here it mentions that you want to put them in your automation and follow-ups. So that's where you're going to do it here in ClickFunnels. And then SEO metadata, that is what people are going to see if you come up on, you know, Google or search pages, etc. Tracking code, that is where you put your Facebook pixels or Google Analytics in your header code and footer code. So with the Facebook pixel in particular, there's 2 parts of the code. There's the pixel installation, and then there's the actual events that happen. The events happen on page load. So in the header part, you put the pixel install in the footer part because you don't need the event to happen until after it loads the initial script. So the footer part, you would put the actual event code. And the event code, since it does work on page view, you wouldn't want it on the landing page, the first page. You always want to put your event codes on the subsequent pages. So for example, if you have this page, and you have them enter information here, you'd put your lead trigger on the 2nd page. So these 3 pages are going to be pretty much similar. You just got to cycle out the videos. Let's take a look at the actual order page. So it looks fairly similar. They got, see, the grayed out thumbnails, except for this one's lit up, so now you know you're on video number 4. And then boom, they actually have the order information. And so all of this stuff can be modified. So this is the bump. So whenever you're configuring products in the back end, you just go here to products. So you have your standard product that someone's going to buy, and you just fill it out. You know, you use Stripe or whatever, and then you have the box, the bump. You just check this box right here, and that's how you make your product the bump on your page. So, I mean that's pretty much it. The building the funnel is pretty straightforward, and if you do actually go grab the Funnel Hackers Cookbook, it is a free book. I will include a link below so you can grab it. It really breaks down every element and why you want to use the elements, and since they got the pre-built themes, you really just need to find that logo or find those images to fucking, you know, match your content, match your audience, so you can build your funnel and sell to your audience. Just don't forget the automation and follow up to get them back into your funnels. That's the key part. So just the important part is grab your content, get it together, try to follow the theme. It might not be perfect, but just put it out there. And that's the point of the automation and follow up, because if somebody's going to follow your journey, your funnel doesn't have to be perfect, because they're following you, not necessarily your funnel. So if you want to know more about this funnel, or if you need a funnel like this built for you, just shoot me a message and we can get it taken care of. This is Big Marv. Thanks for watching. One love.